The reason we've gathered here today is that last Monday, a tragedy happened in Joplin, Missouri, where the Islamic Community Center in that town burned to the ground. And this has been after a history of another attempted arson on July the 4th, their sign being burned down several times, and then also people shooting shotguns at their mailbox as well. And we've gathered here today to show our support as a community in St. Louis, but also as an American community, that we support the Muslim community in Joplin during their times of tragedy, and that we are all here and gathered in order to show that solidarity with that community as well. Another reason we're here is that with CAIR, we have offered a $10,000 reward for anybody who has any information on the person who did the arson on July the 4th, or has any information on this most recent burning as well. That, along with the FBI's reward of $15,000, mean that there's $25,000 up for anybody who has any information that can lead to the arrest of the July 4th arsonist or lead to information on this most recent burning as well. And we're hoping that with this offer and with this reward and with the media attention, that somebody who knows who did this and somebody who has any information will come out, will come forward, and that we can have justice in that community as well. Finally, and the ACLU and Mira and the ADL will speak more about this, we also recognize that in the last 12 days, there have been over 8 attacks at Muslims' houses of worship within the last 12 days. And of course, the Sikh shooting that preceded all of this. And these attacks are not individual isolated incidences. Rather, this is a result of an atmosphere of hate that's being created by a small group of radical Islamophobes within this country. And it becomes worse when political leaders or other media outlets, they legitimize what their claims are and they spread to the public. And this is something, and the consequence of that is that we see 8 attacks within 12 days. The community of Joplin, I did go to Joplin after the masjid was burned down, and the community there is very strong. It's full of resolve and it's full of dedication, and they will rebuild the mosque and they will rebuild their community center physically. And we are working for them to rebuild emotionally, to feel that it's safe to live in Joplin and not that it's unsafe to live in that community. So the community will rebuild. We started a campaign on Monday, the day of the fire, and from that day till today, the campaign has raised over $400,000 in trying to rebuild the community center. And this is something they're very proud with, that the person who tried to burn down the mosque on July the 4th, he tried to make a symbol that the Muslim community is unwelcome in Joplin, Missouri. But because of this rebuilding effort and the support from across the country and the world, we have shown a bigger symbol, a greater symbol, that the people of America and the world, they support what's right, they support what's just, and they will not allow hatred to govern them or hatred to rule them. So we are very confident that the community will be able to rebuild, and that the people who are perpetrated the July 4th incident, and of course this investigation is all going, that justice will be found within that community.